Good morning and welcome to the latest edition of The Road to Recovery. In today's episode, we'll continue to update the community on how bushfire recovery is progressing here in our snowy Monaro region. Shortly, we'll have an important chat with two caseworkers from the Monaro Family Support Service. The organisation is playing a key role in helping local families recover from the summer bushfires. We'll get to hear about the work they're doing and how people can get in touch for assistance. We'll let you know about Red Cross grants that are still available to help people with ongoing financial hardship from the summer bushfires, and we'll also provide some important contact details for people you know or maybe yourself who might be struggling with mental health and wellbeing issues. So plenty to get through in today's edition of The Road to Recovery. Joining us on today's episode of The Road to Recovery are PJ and Liz from the wonderful organisation that is the Monaro Family Support Service. And PJ and Liz, a very good morning to you both.
Good morning to you, Nathan.
You've joined us to tell our listeners a little bit more about the work that the Monaro Family Support Service is doing in the bushfire recovery space here in our region. And PJ, could you tell us a little bit about the role of a resilience bushfire recovery worker, please?
Nathan, the bushfire recovery support worker role is to provide holistic, long-term, personalised case management support. So this is for individuals, families, couples, cohabitants, anyone who's been adversely affected by the 2019-2020 bushfires. The case management is achieved through personal assessment that addresses the needs of what the people feel they need. I do this through making some home visits to discuss what needs people have, and I'm open to take referrals from any areas, including self-referrals, family referrals or local services. And an additional aspect of my role is in collaboration with related services and Snow Monaro Shire Council Bushfire Recovery Team, and this will be community connectiveness, which can strengthen and assist in the building of future resilience.
Liz, could you please tell us how this position currently sits in the structure of the Monaro Family Support Service?
The Monaro Family Support Service has assisted families across Monaro for around 42 years, and we've established strong personal and professional relationships in that time. So it slots in very well. We're seen as a flexible, respectful service and are well known to the people of Monaro. And as well as there's we have several other programs in the health and wellbeing space, and we have a suite of family support early intervention programs which address and support the holistic wellbeing and safety of all family members. These programs include counselling, home visiting service, equine assisted learning, which we've just started and we're very excited about. We do playgroups and community education programs. In how it fits with us, PJ will have primary responsibility for the bushfire impacted individuals and family referrals.
A great overview there, thank you, Liz. Could you both tell us a little bit more about the case management model that the Family Support Service is running?
I'll do that. Our case management model is characterised by communication, advocacy and resource management. And we really are about safe, respectful and confidential relationships with our families because we'd like to achieve quality interventions and outcomes. And we really value the capacity, skill, knowledge and connections and potential we have with our individuals and the community.
And how will case management assist in identifying clients who are going through the bushfire recovery journey?
The first step is what we do is to engage with the individual or family seeking assistance and thoroughly assess the situation to get an overall picture of their recovery needs. Then together a plan of action is established and I'll provide wellbeing and practical support and offer a choice of referrals to any of our suite of programs or links to agencies that provide broader, specific or specialist assistance.
Liz or PJ, is there any further information you'd like to add about the work of the Family Support Service?
I'd just like to add that recovery from bushfire is different for everybody. There's no two families same journey. Recovery can be relatively smooth once the immediate needs are met and a way forward is established and the family are able to resume their lives. For others, on the back of years of drought and followed by life-changing impacts of COVID, it can be a long, difficult struggle. Grief and loss, anxiety, depression are just some of the emotions. And I did hear on the radio this morning the alarming news that suicide had increased by 19% in the last 3 months, which just gives us an idea of the struggle some people do have, not necessarily only in the bushfire space, but you add the three together and you've got a lot of people who are really struggling. We always find that it's a privilege to be included or invited into people's lives at this time of difficulty, and so that is treated with a great deal of respect and confidentiality. And we hope that during our time that we're part of this family's journey, that we can enable them and assist them on their recovery to a better place.
Well, Liz and PJ, thank you very much for your time on today's edition of The Road to Recovery and for letting us know a little bit more about the wonderful work that the Monaro Family Support Service is playing in the region's bushfire recovery.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you.
If you or someone you know is struggling with their mental health and their well-being as a result of the summer bushfires, then help is available, so please reach out. Lifeline is still running a dedicated 24-hour, 7-day-a-week bushfire support line. You can contact this service on 13 43 57. That's 13 43 57 for Lifeline's 24-hour, 7-day-a-week bushfire support service. If you would like to contact the New South Wales Mental Health Line, you can do so by contacting 1800 011 511. That's 1800 011 511. Help is available, so please reach out if you or someone you know is struggling with their mental health and their well-being. The Red Cross has a number of grants available to assist people still struggling from the summer bushfires. If you're a homeowner whose primary place of residence had not been destroyed but required structural repairs to make it livable again, that might be walls being replaced, ceilings and windows being repaired or replaced as well. And if you needed to make any repairs to your private water, septic or power infrastructure to make your home safe once more, then you may be eligible for a primary residence repair grant. These grants have been upped to $10,000 per household. Initially they were $5,000 grants, but they are now $10,000 per household that might be available to you. And you can head along to theredcross.org.au to apply. If you have gone ahead and had works done at your own expense, then you can still apply for this grant and the funds can be issued retrospectively. You have until Friday, the 28th of August, to apply for the Red Cross repair grants. Thank you for your company on today's edition of The Road to Recovery. At any stage, if you would like to find out more information about the region's bushfire recovery journey or get in contact with someone who can assist you and your family, you can contact the local bushfire recovery team on 1300 345 345. That's 1300 345 345.